Welcome to a land where stingrays come to say hello and ask for a kiss, where rare birds and countless chickens take over the capital city, and where the beaches are where the magic happens. To that, add the lobster and the conch as everyday food, while the people and their mentality are some of the best you will ever encounter. Welcome to the Cayman Islands. My name is Soren. I throw darts at the world map and travel wherever they land, no matter how far or difficult it is. Besides traveling with me, I invite you to do whatever you love before it's too late and live a life with no regrets. My passion is travel by dart. Hello, Cayman. The reason I wanted to get to Cayman Islands, there are actually three, mainly. So one was to make Cayman Islands the host of one of my dart throwing ceremonies. Number two, I always wanted to go to the Stingray City. And three, and probably this is a big one too, is to discover what's all this buzz about. And luckily enough, through some great common friends, I've met some amazing people here. Kenny and Jade, who also helped me, and my friends Raz and Daniela, who are traveling with me at the time, to make an episode for you guys to enjoy and educate you about this country. So we discovered together the beauty and the magic of Cayman Islands.
We have over 130 different nationalities living on island. So you'll always meet different people while you're here, different stories that people can tell.
The Caymanian people are very loving and welcoming people. And you'll find that the heritage of us is mixed with, it'll be Jamaica, the Latin people, and at times Europeans, more so the English.
The Cayman Islands have 70,000 people and consist of three islands: the Grand Cayman, the Little Cayman, and Cayman Brac.
The Grand Cayman is the biggest of the three islands. It probably hosts the most business elements of the three islands. It's the sort of business hub of it, and most of the tourism comes to Grand Cayman. Then Cayman Brac is a lot smaller, like probably about 1,500 people that live in Cayman Brac, and then Little Cayman is probably around about 120.
What amazed me about the Cayman Islands is that it's a fairly new settlement. Back in 1970s, there are only 10,000 people living here, but now there are over 70,000. So they accomplished a lot in a fairly short period of time.
I didn't expect it to be so nice over here and the standard of living to be so high, considering that we've been to other islands before and this surpasses all of them. I expected a certain standard of living, which is lower than the mainland. This is not the case here.
Cayman Islands, it's very unique. It's in the Caribbean. It's an hour away from Miami. It's safe, and one of the reasons why a lot of people come here, it's tax-free.
I will get to that in a moment so you can see how the Cayman does it. One of the first things I learned from Kenny and Jade was that when you come to the Cayman Islands, you don't say Cayman, you said Cayman. And they were so pumped to partner with Travel by Dart to offer us the best things, the best tools to have to make this episode as best as we can.
Travel by Dart is a very adventurous concept. It's something I think most people would love to do as their lifestyle.
Hello Cayman is a company that caters to overseas people that pretty much came by cruise, and we remarket Hello Cayman to them to bring them back for a longer experience here in the Cayman Islands by plane.
The place we're staying is on 7 Mile Beach, which is the most popular beach on the island, only in Cayman Islands. All right, we just got to the house that our beautiful hosts gave it to us for just about a week. So let's do a little tour and see what's happening around. I love the kitchen. It reminds me of the ones in Canada. Oh, cute bathroom, colorful. The first bedroom, kind of small, but I'm sure it's comfy. And the big bedroom, not very big, but hey, you know what? For Cayman Islands, this is very, very good. So excited to start the adventure. Almost a week here. Let's get it going. Although it's called Cayman Islands, there is literally thousands of chickens, hens, and roosters around the Cayman Islands. And it's funny because there is no caymans on Cayman Islands.
I believe the reason why there's so many is after Hurricane Ivan. And then even when we were in some strict lockdowns with COVID, they seemed to expand their population a little bit as well.
It's interesting to see all these thousands of chickens and hens and roosters roaming around the island. It's a nuisance for the locals, and it is a big problem. The country of Cayman Islands is known for its tax-free status. This reportedly originated from a legend dating back in 1794. The story goes that a ship carrying a large quantity of gold, silver, and jewels from Jamaica to Spain ran aground on the reefs of the Cayman Islands. Among the passengers was the son of King George III of England. Fortunately, everyone survived, and the treasure was temporarily stored on the islands and protected by the locals. It is said that in gratitude for the local people who took care of the survivors and the treasure, King George III decreed that the Cayman Islands would be exempt from taxes forever.
I've heard the legend of the shipwreck, the Eastern District, and the locals saved the king's son. It was upon him, and they granted Cayman tax-free status. The legend's true. You do hear the rumors or the misspelt that we're where people come to evade taxes. I mean, that's one of the biggest issues here in Cayman. Not so. I could tell you it's very stringent rules and regulations here throughout the government and the banking industry here. It's not as easy as people would think to evade any taxes as such in Cayman.
It's true that income taxes are waived. However, there are a lot of taxes on other items, property taxes, duty taxes. There are duty-free items.
Although you don't have these regular taxes that we have in North America, the import tax is actually found in the price of product. Everything over here is more expensive than in North America. Real estate, a car, even groceries. You could open a company over here and to take advantage of the no corporate tax. There are two types of companies. A company that you can do business with the locals, and for that, as a non-resident, you cannot do unless you have a resident partner. If you open an offshore company, you are not allowed to do any kind of business within the country.
Okay, today we decided to take a ride around the island to discover what this country has to offer. I'm with Raz and Daniela. Raz is driving and sometimes filming. We are gonna go first to the Turtle Center. We understood we're gonna be in for a treat, so let's see what's happening there. Originally, the Cayman Islands were called Las Tortugas, which means turtles, because when Christopher Columbus discovered this area, there was literally thousands of turtles all around the island. So what name could they give the islands? Tortugas, but not anymore. Now it's Cayman Island. The reason it is called that today is that caymans were spotted near the islands by explorers in the 1550s. However, none have been seen over the last century.
The turtle center is interesting. I really liked it. They help them grow and they release them back into the wild.
The center has more creatures, not just turtles. That includes several sharks and rare birds, which I had the pleasure to play with. People on Cayman Islands are amazing. And another proof of that was that yesterday, Kenny and Jade called me and said, hey, why don't you take Raz and Daniela and tomorrow morning, which is today, go at 9 a.m. to the marina and look for the business trip boat. And I'm like, what's the business trip boat? We get to the marina, which is not really a marina, but a place where all the yachts are kind of going, and meet Dylan and Douglas, two brothers who actually have this company, and their explanation of the name of the boat was just genius.
So the name behind business trip is if you're going on a fishing trip, you don't have to tell your wife you're going on a fishing trip. You can tell her you're going on a business trip and you'll be all good.
And they said, guys, you are three, we're gonna do 3 experiences.
Today we'll be looking for conch, lobster. We'll be playing with the stingrays. We'll snorkel a little bit of the coral reef.
First, we're gonna stop and see if we can catch some lobster. All right, let's do this. Amazing! Hey, hey, hey! Here we got Jimmy, the first capture of the day, and it seems like it is the only capture of the day. Still good though. Another cool thing we're doing here, we're diving for conch. What is conch? If you don't know what it is, these are the conch. I was really excited that we get this opportunity. We got some, and then Dylan and Douglas started preparing lunch for us. Lunch being the conch that we collected from 2 hours earlier.
Okay, so we got some conch. Now we're going to break the shell and we're going to extract the conch from it. So right here is where the muscle hole's on. We're just going to crack that there. Slide that right in there. Trying to loosen him up. Grab the claw. These are the ingredients that we'll be using to make marinated conch. This is a Jamaican sauce. It's called pick a pepper. So we have the mild, and we always like to add a little spice into it also. So we'll dice up the peppers, the onions, and what we'll do is we'll finely slice the conch, and we'll put that all in, and we'll mix that up with some pick a pepper sauce, seasoned salt, and some tomato sauce, ketchup. That'll be it.
This would be the perfect breakfast for me. I want to have 5 or 6 of this every morning. It's so good.
It's a little bit chewy and salty with all that salt from the water. And very, very yummy. Very yummy.
The magical Stingray City consists of a spot in the middle of the ocean where people can get off the boat and just be in the water up to their knees and wait till a bunch of stingrays comes to them. And when I say a bunch, it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3. there's probably over 30, 40 that come and they just rub against you and they play. They're not as dangerous as people might think.
Stingray City is probably the most popular city in the Cayman Islands. It's in the middle of the ocean at a sandbar. It's quite a unique experience because they're very friendly and they'll come very close to any tourists that are visiting the site.
Amazing.
They are very precious to the Cayman Islands. The experience will be very unique because the stingrays themselves are quite friendly, and if you are feeding them anything, they definitely like to get up close to your hands, so make sure your thumbs are tucked in.
Right up to their mouth. That was cool. It was like a vacuum.
And apparently they say if you're able to kiss a stingray, it brings you 7 years good luck. So that may be something Soren and his team want to try and do for good luck on their future travels.
So I have to come back here every 7 years.
I guess so.
You just don't see this every day.
Oh yeah! Massage. Getting a massage from a stingray, a raven dog. Hopefully not getting a sting from a stingray.
I felt like I was wearing like a nice cashmere velvet. One of the coolest things I've ever done. Our experience was incredible. It's a memory that I'm gonna hold on to forever. And Raz and Daniela also enjoyed it a lot. It's not something that you can do in every country you go to, so to us it was just magical. Right when we thought the day is done, the tour is done, they said, oh, whoa, this is just half of it. We still have a lot to do. We looked at each other, okay, let's do this. What else is up? So Dylan and Douglas said, we're gonna take you to the Rum Point. That sounds interesting already. So the Rum Point is the northernmost spot in the Cayman Islands. And the Rum Point, it's called like that because back in the 1800s, the real piracy was rampant here in the Caribbean with the real pirates of the Caribbean. The legend says that pirates, they would actually bring their stuff here to the Caymans, not just treasures, but also rum. So the legend says that whatever they were stealing and rob from the boats around, they will bring to the Cayman Islands to the Rum Point and around, of course. But the Rum Point is called like that because once they brought a lot of rum barrels and they actually buried them in the sand. So what happened decades later, as the water came in, the tide came back and the water washed the sand, all these barrels of rum were revealed. It's funny enough because people never found treasures, but they found tons of rum. So once we got to the Rum Point, Dylan and Douglas said, sorry guys, we didn't bring you here for the rum, but you're actually gonna be fishing for bonefish. And I'm like, what do you mean you're gonna fish for bonefish? I have no idea what the bonefish is, but as I was wondering what's that, Raz said, holy, I'm in.
I was like, whoa, nice. That was a surprise. I didn't expect it.
Bonefish are a world-renowned sport fishing species. What anglers would like to do is catch and release them. We don't practice keeping them. You gotta leave it so you can ride with it for a bit.
We caught one. It's true what they say. It's a really nice sports fishing fish because it fights.
And don't drop him.
Hey, my first bonefish in my life. Hey, it's beautiful.
We couldn't take that home, however, back in Georgetown we still had the lobster to cook. So we went to Kenny's place, Coral Beach, and got Chef Craig to prepare it. The cooking is simple. Split it in half, clean the insides, season it with salt, pepper, and on the side make sure you have some sweet chili garlic lime sauce. Throw both lobster pieces on the grill, and in about 8 to 10 minutes you will have it ready for consumption. Cayman Islands have been absolutely incredible, but time has come to throw another dart at the world map blindfolded and go wherever it lands. We're at our house here at Beach House, and I'm so excited to do it because this place has inspired me so much, and I feel pumped, I feel energized, and I have good vibes. So if you haven't been watching my show, the rules are pretty simple. If I hit a country that I've already been to, then I throw again. And if I hit the water, I go to the closest country. And if it's an island and that belongs to a country, I'm going to that country. Let's go. Did I hit anything? Oh, Madagascar, I've been here already. Gotta throw again. Did I hit anything? Oh, Ecuador, Galapagos. I've been there before too. And throw one more time. Did I hit anything? Oh, what's this? What's this? Bonin Islands, Japan, Marcus, Japan. So it belongs to Japan? Yes, Japan. It's been on my list for such a long time, so now it's finally happening. I'm so excited, you won't even believe it. I had to do 3 seasons of travel by dart to finally hit Japan. I've traveled to more than 70 countries in my life, but I can say, hands down, these people are probably the most chill and maybe respectful, I would say, from all these countries. Coming to the Cayman Islands, you get a different vibe. As you get out of the house, everybody's smiling. Every server has like a genuine smile. Everybody's friendly. The crime rate is very, very low, and right when I thought I've seen enough of this world, this happens, and there is no surprise that the life in the Cayman Islands is much better than most of the places. And now I have an explanation why people are good here. This country offers more than just services, tourism, and financial benefits. They offer quality people.
Sunrise dance on the shore. Blue waves call for more. Stingrays glide so free. Paradise just for me. Soft